Hello, this is Glenwood again with another pet battle video. First team today, I wanted to feature the Banfu, the cub of Banlu, which is basically a speed version of Zufu, the cub of Zhuen. I still can't pronounce it correctly. The abilities are almost the same. Zufu has Spirit Claws and Bite, Moonfire and Feed. I don't take Moonfire with them, though maybe I should. But the Banlu uses Moon Tears to drop Moonlight, which is pretty good decoy breaker, so I was thinking about taking it. And Jade Claw, a magic ability, which is nice because with all these beast abilities, it's a tough pet to use against flyers. But I kind of like his speed, even with the prowl. It's been nice to have. Now, I took, obviously, a feed, and the purpose of this team is to use my Celestial Dragon to drop Moonfire, Flamethrower. This pet is incredibly tanky. Celestial Dragon is probably my favorite Moonlight dropping pet. And of course, Banfu is my favorite just because he's so tanky, even against, mechanical Pandaren Dragonlings and whatnot. So I'll use it. I'll see what kind of teams I go up against this time, and see if I probably should have used okay. Oh, that's interesting. No. Let's see what he does. That Wicked Soul. Yeah. I don't mind. Keep it going. This guy will probably use up. Yeah, he's just gonna heal himself up. I think he'll probably bring in the bird to use darkness. I'm not gonna deal with him. Yeah. Probably should have healed them, but no worries. Alright, let's see if he brings in that flyer. This is a tough team to go up against. The purple puffer there is going to give me some issues unless I can take care of his... Let's see what he does first. If he brings out the... He's probably waiting for me to bring out Moonfire, which is cool. Let's see if he gets greedy or if he's trying to play me. I've got a little bit of health to play with. So, okay, that's fine. He's still gonna hit. That'll do weak damage. 369. But now I am gonna do tons of damage on him. And let's cause some problems here. Bring in my Banfu. Ouch. Still do tons of damage. I think he's probably going to... Oh. Rats. Not much I could do. He'll, most likely haunt. Oh. Well, there's not much I could do about him using a strong team like that. I will prowl and feed. Let's see, 403 plus 150%. He's gonna hit me anyway really hard. Faster. That's nice. Well, let's see if I can take out his wicked soul. Not if he hits high. Come on, get him. Don't miss, don't miss. Come on, big bucks, no whammies. Yes! Now he should hit low. That was a lucky win. Well, unless he crits. 400 minus 25%. Yeah. Should be alright, unless he crit on me. He still hit pretty high with that 25%. That was... Phew! Thank you. I was hoping he didn't get greedy with that. I was hoping he would have maybe held off or used Alpha Strike or something like that with my Celestial Dragon, but I wound up getting a victory with it. My Cinderweb Recluse was completely worthless against that team, so ouch. That stinks. Yeah, that Purple Puffer was tough. Wow, not much I can do about that. That pet is really good. I would almost say that it's a tier 1 pet just because it just hits so hard. I'm a big fan of it. It's great to use against hunt and stall teams just because Surge still hits, 258, just slightly less than a basic attack, but just saving the pump and then, pumped up Surges, 258 plus 10% extra damage is what, 225, 283, 284 damage, which is more than a basic attack. Plus a big heal, because he's a power. And of course that pump is just strong, hard hitting ability, nice to save at the end. It's time to start bringing in something a little more, we'll see what happens. If he brings in his Purple Puffer, or if he brings in something else. I like this ability, or this team. Kids and they're knockoff playing. See, I told you, I'm eventually gonna have to start bringing in the big tough teams. I hate using them, but it is what it is. This one uses the Skyfin Juvenile just because I like using it as a wild magic user with the Rebellious Imp in the background with Immolation. Ghastly Kid just for the free switch. The Haunt, that's the real power of the Haunt, is the free switch. Big fan of it. Big fan of the Haunt as a free switch. And then bring in the Imp, bring in Immolation, and then switch out. And then Skyfin Juvenile to switch the first one out, just because it's always good for them to take Haunt damage while backlined, and then drop the Wild Magic on the next one to take even more. Or if it's a problem pet and you want them to be around, Wild Magic them with 2 dots. This team, the Rebellious Imp can hit through the Anubisath Idol's Sandstorm. The Immolation on this one hits for 81 a round, and the Anubisath Idol's Sandstorm will block 70, so it does hit through that one, and then with the Wild Magic it does some damage, but really the real power of Immolation is to give you 9 rounds of healing with the humanoid racial. So, but the Anubisath Idol is the strongest Sandstorm user. With the pet battle event, it's probably one of the pets I've seen the most. Just because, as a anybody who Googles, PvP pet battles knows that the Anubisath Idol is still one of the strongest PvP pets. It just hits, above average on. It's got above average, I guess, for a slow pet. Above average hitting, super. It's tons of health, which helps its humanoid ratio because the humanoid ratio heals for 5% or 4% for every round they deal damage. And when you've got 700 or 1725 health, that's just, it's 74 a round. That's just tons of health. And then of course 276 power, 244 is slow, but it was never meant to be a fast pet. It just hits super hard. And Crush, with a max hit of 423, hits sufficiently hard enough to hit through Sandstorm and still deal. It's just a super tanky pet. In fact, with Sandstorm up, you know, it can even weather some of the weaker Haunt users, like the Wicked Soul. The speed Wicked Soul. Its Haunt hits for 140 per round. I guess that's about average, isn't it? The Ghastly Kid with the HH, yeah, does the same. Yeah, 140 plus 50% negated by Sandstorm. So it still takes a lot of the damage away from you know, from Sandstorm or from Haunt. So they're really, I mean, it's okay to soak up a Haunt with your Nubasath Idol as long as you bring up Sandstorm. And then the other Haunt, Unborn Falcon, that one is pretty hard, 156. And I think those are the only 3 Haunt users. Yep. But it looks like this person may have gotten frustrated losing against a Recluse. So, yeah. They probably weren't too happy about that. Losing to my very tough Banfu team. So yeah, other than I wanted to feature, you know, the Banfu just because it's a pet very similar to Zufu, in that you can also use J-Claw, which is really strong against. So you know, he had a flyer, so you know it would have helped, but Spirit Claws hits so much harder because it's balanced around the fact that it's an 80% hit chance. So okay. Interesting. All right. I think he's gonna switch out. Try and oh, cool. Let's clean that up. And Haunt. And he'll probably bring in his purple puffer, because that's what I would do. Which is perfectly fine with me. I'll bring in my Skyfin. Rather soak that on my Rebellious Imp. Oh. Well, let's see what happens here. Got 2 more rounds. He's probably gonna... I don't think he'll Haunt. We'll see. I wish I knew what he was gonna do. He'll probably... No. I think he's gonna Haunt me. Yep. That was a good guess. I'll switch him out. I don't want to deal with it. Brilliant. Oh, of course. Ouch. That stinks. That really hurt. That really hurt. That's fine, I'll go toe-to-toe with you. Perfectly fine with me. Okay. Oh goodness. Sorry, I'm not very talkative right now. It's very difficult to kind of think about what's going on here. And I'm glad I went first. And let's see, I just cleansed it, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Won't care. I get 2 free rounds. Let's do this again. Oof, that hurts. My. Well, let's see what kind of damage I could do. Oh, that's nice. That was a good high hit. Good high hit. I'm on another high hit. Oh, we did it perfectly. No. Yeah, you got me. Dang it. That crit on the, yeah, you got me beat. You never know. Well, he's probably gonna heal. No, that's right, he had Surge. Bummer. Well, now it's time to use something a little bit more. That was good. Good on him for using that team, but getting that crit against my Skyfin Juvenile was rough. That was rough to take. So now I have to come back with something. You know, I don't have a whole lot that can beat a Wicked Soul right now. It's tough to beat. You know what? What can beat a Wicked Soul? What's a good dot team that... I don't want to use that one. That'd be nice. Let's see if I could try this again. Basically this team uses Senjin Fetish with the Rebellious Imp. I need to get those dots out there. That purple puffer is gonna make a mess of me, I think, if I go up against that team again. So we'll see if you know, I get the same player. I got very lucky. Oh, I don't know really what I could have done differently. I really don't know what I could have done differently on that one. It's just the imp is... It's kind of a liability against that Wicked Soul right now. But I gotta try. I gotta see if I could beat that silly Wicked Soul. Yeah, we'll see. Come on, Q. Give me a chance. Yeah, I had to think a lot that last battle. I felt kind of bad, but you know, 29 rounds. Let's see. Consume magic. Yep, draw. Cleared that. It was nice. It's all good. I think, yeah, just that. 900 and... Where is it? 1279 damage. Jeez, that hurt. If that hadn't happened, I probably would have won that battle, or I would have come really close. Because I still would have been faster. Yeah, he could have surged me, but wow, that wild wins. I think he knew. Oh, no. I should have won that. I should have won that battle. If it wasn't for that crit, I probably would have won. No big deal. Might bring in a darkness team. The Bone Serpent is the perfect counter to the purple puffer. It negates its healing and has that super strong flying damage. However, I don't know if they're going to run the same team or if I'm going to have to wind up calling this one. No. I really want to finish this video out with the third battle. That first victory was nice. It was a nice victory. And they came back strong with the Wicked Soul Purple Puffer, and then added the knockoff Blinktron. I negated that knockoff Blinktron, which is fine, but still kind of bitter about that. Still kind of bitter about that crit. So try this again. See if I can get him to get this cute pop. I'm gonna try one more time. Try one more time. So yeah, there you go. Come on. Any other team but that one. Well, this ought to be fun. With my luck, he will get asleep. Okay, see, there's the thing. 25% chance to sleep is a 100% chance he's going to sleep me. Happens every time. So I'll just start with this one right now and just see what happens. Looks like we may have an AFK'er. So yeah, we got an AFK'er. Interesting enough. No big deal. Go ahead and usually they use the moth dust first, but I'll drop my dot just in case he switches out. He won't. Good. Magic. I imagine he'll Cocoon Strike. And with all that business he's got going on. Let's see what happens. Oh. And that would be the end of him. Oh, let's see who he brings in first. Molten Corgi. I gotta dot him up in case he goes under. Do some damage on the back line. Refresh Immolation. And switch out. Now add a little wild magic. A little bit of flame breath. And that might be the end of Molten Corgi. He might heal. Can't do enough damage to kill me, so I will keep him. Sprite Darter Hatchling. Let's see if I can drop a dot on him first. Or if he's going to Evidence. Oh, he doesn't have a dodge. Good. If it's the same player I've used to play against, he runs Life Exchange a lot. So I am definitely going to want to bring in Kovok. Just because he needs, yeah. Moonlight, Moonfire, ouch, that hurts. And that'll be the end of him. Yeah, usually This person likes to bring in life exchange, which if I had brought in the imp, would have given him a leg up on me. But as it was, I think this team might have been too strong for that. But you know how it goes in the queue. I think it pretty much that I always go up against the same player over and over again. So it would probably key up with something really strong, or key up another another haunt team, possibly with the purple puffer. So let's, I have a feeling I'm going to be going up against that person again here soon. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll start a new video with it. I'll call this one good. And I hope you enjoyed the 3. Yeah, that second one was a tough loss with that crit, but I'm convinced that my juvenile delinquents team is just, it's super strong. I love it. I actually, is the Castley Kid is now my preferred haunt pet. I prefer it over the Wicked Soul, even with the speed. But here's the power of some dots. They might queue up with a Sandstorm team, so we'll see later. Thank you all for joining me, and y'all have a great night. Bye.